and welcome to a new LP for month of Mayrio, as I am calling it. We already uploaded 3D World yesterday, and here's our second game for this month that we're going to be doing. Super Mario Brothers 3 for the NES. The
Yes.
version that we're commentating over is the NES version, because it is the I should, but yeah. So this is a version I'm more well knowing on playing as. There is a version like a remake version of it on the Game Boy Advance, which is Super Mario Advance 4, if I'm not mistaken, and whatnot, which is a little bit an upgraded version of that. It even uses the e-card or e-reader thing kind of going on, and added some levels and whatnot. It's my understanding on the Wii U Virtual Console that version, the advanced version, is available with the e-card stuff already unlocked and whatnot. I haven't played any of those, so I'm not too sure. Since it is on the Nintendo Wii U, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of mine picking that up and playing it, but not now. Probably for another time. We'll probably just to pick up and record and stuff like that. But for now, we're just doing the NES version and whatnot. So Super Mario Brothers 3. Let's see, what's there to say? It was probably some people call it one of the most the best NES game of all time on the system and whatnot. I'm sure it improves a lot from 1, 2, and 2. Mario Brothers 3 improves a lot from Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 2. I said that the first two was just an expansion of pretty much what some people probably refer to as a ROM hack and whatnot. And then we got our two, which is pretty much was Doki Doki Panic. It's a little bit, a departure from what we saw from 1. But 3 here kind of seems like it kind of went back to that formula of 1, but very much, did a lot of things new, a lot of things different. As you can see here, I can pick up shells and toss them as willingly by holding the run button, which is the B button. I don't think you can throw them up in the air into the world, though. But now, as you see here, as you've probably been seeing for a while now, we've got the Tanuki leaf, which allows Mario to turn into a Tanuki, which spreads him a tail and lets him hover, will fly and hover for a little bit. Get some distance and whatnot, and unlock some secrets along the way. As you can see here, I got a 1-up for all the cards I matched up there, which is something new. It's no longer a flagpole at the end. It is now you hit this little box at the end to end the level, get a prize. I believe if you get, if I'm correct, once you fill up all 3, you automatically get 1-up. If you match 3 of the same, that's not the star, it's a 3-up. But if you match it 3 stars, it's a 5-up, which is 5 lives. So the best you want to do is to match 3 stars to get 5 lives. If you match a life and stuff like that, I think it's only 3 lives, I believe. I might be wrong on that one, but that's just how I kind of remember it. Because actually, I record this game right after 2, and if you've been following us, we haven't done Mario Brothers 2 since October. So it's been a while. So this has been in the computer for a while, and I think it's time to not only go back to it, but I was planning on doing this Mario thing for a while. Just to do something kind of different, just to celebrate. I don't know if we're going to be doing like a month of Mayrio or something like that for every year. It's just something we can do every once in a while. or something like that for months and stuff like that. So we probably do something else later. It's just something I probably want to do every once in a while and whatnot. So we're getting through this area here pretty quickly. Now we got a little mini game here, which we can, if you match it up, you get 2 lives up. Then I think the stars is the exact same. If you match the star, you get pretty much five lives. So we already make it to the tower right now. So we're going to, let's see here. I went to mushroom. Let's see, is this the Koopa Kids debut? Yes, I believe this is the Koopa Kids debut.
I thought it was Mario. No, it's Mario.
No, yeah, it's Mario. This year is Boom Boom, I think, actually. Yeah, I think Boom Boom is, yeah, you're right. Boom Boom is actually the main enemy in these fortresses. I'm sorry. Kind of jumped the gun there. I don't usually go back to 3. Usually, to me, Mario World on the SNES is probably one of my favorite 2D games to go back to. Yeah, here he is. Boom Boom. Boom. You jump on his head 3 times, and you win. You defeat him.
Can you also use a fire flower? Answer's yes.
I think so. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I've ever walked in here. The fire flower does make a return in this game, but not as useful as it was in 1. To be quite honest with you.
That's because that was the only other power up.
Yeah, true. Because I think the Tanuki Leaf just does things better. I know for a fact I don't think the Tanuki Leaf will take him out with your tail attack. I don't think so. So, but I'm not sure about the Fire Flower against Boom Boom. After enough shots, he goes down. He might. I just, I don't think I've ever stopped to try to take him out with the Fire Flower. It was either just jump on top of his head or jump on top of his head. Because I don't think the Fire Flower doesn't show up too much in this game. It's there, it's just, I think you have to know where to find it. They give you more of the Tanuki Leaf more than anything else. So, what you're seeing here is a secret passage to get more coins, and kind of jumps you a little bit farther in the level. Not all the way to the end, just a little bit. So, almost at the end of the level. These levels aren't too bad. They're, point A to point B. It's standard 2D Mario stuff and whatnot. And we're going through it pretty quickly. Now, there is a card up there with the letter N. It's just pretty much a matching game that you have to remember. Just to let you know, even if you do fail, I think you have to fail like twice. When it does appear again, it still continues off where you last left it. So I would try your best to remember where everything is if you just happen to get everything wrong or whatever. So, there's also toad houses and whatnot. If you pick a box, its contents will help you on the way. I know we saw that earlier. I didn't make a comment, but hey, it's there. Now, these things here are little mini bosses that happen every once in a while. You defeat them, you get an item, whatnot. Here, it's a star. We will get an item later that I'll show off in World 2, which is the desert level, of course. But
explain the whole storage system.
Oh yeah, something that they added here was a storage system, which allows you to carry up some items and stuff like that. We'll show off some of the items I kind of save up after a while, but if you hit the select button, it shows up. I think only like five boxes of storage can be stored, and it caps. And I think wait. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if it's full, does it replace something, or does it just not contain it whatsoever? I can't really remember, to be honest with you. But yeah, here's another toad house and whatnot. Now, the one thing I probably don't show off here is the warp whistle you get from level 3, which it's pretty infamous that if you go up to a block, duck, and wait a few seconds, Mario will drop down to the backdrop and run to the back, which allows you to go inside like a secret toad house that gives you a whistle. The whistle is a warp whistle, allows you to jump ahead certain levels and whatnot. I think it jumps from, if I remember correctly, if you start on World 1, 2, and 3, you jump to 4, 5, 6, and then if you are in 4, 5, 6, you jump to 7 and 8, I believe, or you just jump to 8. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. I don't do any warp cheats. I just go straight level to level to level to level. With the exception of the second to last and the third to last levels, I completely kind of ignore those by doing what we'll get later on is a infinite P-wing, a P-wing, which is allow Mario to hover and fly infinitely without ever floating back down.
So
Because those two levels, pretty much, forget those. I'm not too fond of those couple levels right before you fight the final boss, which I'm not spoiling, but oh well. But with 30 seconds left, I think we'll just show off. We completed World 1. We're already done with World 1, and we're gonna move on to World 2 and our next part. But the king gets transformed back and whatnot, which is pretty nice. So, see you all next time for part 2.